TikTok and YouTube Shorts are brilliant at giving you 20 seconds to discover how to be a genius. But fundamentally, what have you learned at the end of it? If you can pick up a camera today, no experience, put it on auto, shoot something, put it on your computer, go onto a website, download a preset, open it in Photoshop or Lightroom, click apply, send that picture out. What the fuck have you learned? What did you have to do with that? What was it? The camera's done the picture for you. Autofocus, auto exposure, auto colour, auto preset. What did you do? You did absolutely fuck all. You learnt nothing, you did nothing. But yet you'll tell everybody you're a photographer. You'll tell everybody you're going to be the next big thing. You'll tell everybody that you're brilliant. And I think more and more and more and more photography that I see is becoming soulless because of that. It's no longer personal. It's no longer a personal style. It's no longer, oh, I can tell that's an XYZ picture. It's a fucking hell. They all look the same. They're like influencers. They all look the same. And I think soulless photography is the key. It's becoming like that, and it's part of the reason I think why I'm rarely inspired these days. Because you can see so much preset copycat stuff around, it's difficult to find original stuff where you think, Christ, that guy or girl's just fucking spent years owning that craft to get that good. And you can see that. You can see how they talk about it, you can see how they show it. If you stop and ask them, they'll tell you. You think, fucking hell, there are some that can still do it. And, you know, a good trick to do is just have a look down an Instagram feed or any of those fucking social media feeds at photography and pick the odd one out, because they're hard to find because they're all the same. They've all got the same kind of going on because they've all copied each other. They've all presetted each other. And presets and the gurus selling them, it's not entirely their fault. You can't really fault them, There's a gap in the market, fill it. But that's some of the reason, not all of the reason, but some of the reason why so much photography is drab and crap and not good and not aesthetically pleasing and not any of those things which are associated with proper, clever, good, if you like, photography. And it is a bugbear of mine. It does piss me off. It does grind my gears, if you like, because I like to see good photography. I like to see good process. I just can't appreciate presets that have just been blopped on any old picture because somebody thinks it makes them look good. And we'll just talk about a little bit of that now. I'll show you one of my pictures of this picture of Liv. This was shot in the studio here against the wall. Natural light mimic. It was actually some flashlight, but we put some stands and stuff in between the light source and Liv to make it look like we got a bit of trees coming from outside. So it was kind of faked, but that was the look we were going for. No Pulitzer Prize winning stuff here, just a nice picture of Liv, great model, great lighting, great tones, great skin, nice and normal. One thing you'll notice is I've got a white background. And why have I got a white background? Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm colour balancing in shot, and this is another thing I'm going to do a podcast on soon, the exposure triangle. It's outdated. It's been an exposure quadrangle since digital came in. And I say quadrangle because most digital photographers always miss out white balance because they shoot raw and think they'll fix it later. Stop it. Do it in camera. So I'm going to do a cast on the exposure quadrangle rather than the exposure triangle. But I know what I'm talking about in terms of exposure. So I know how to shoot this stuff. I've shot it for 20 years. I know how to get a white background. I've done it for 20 years. I know my process of edit. I've done it for 20 years. Why now would I go, I think it needs a filter. I want to look like Joe Bloggs. And I'm going to stick a filter on it. His stuff kind of tends to have like a yellow cast on it, doesn't it? Let's try that. So if I go into Adobe Raw filter, Camera Raw, well, let's see these god-awful filters down here. Seasoning. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. You see I had a few open earlier. Let's have a look what's in vintage. VM1. Did it do anything? Couldn't tell. Oof. So it's took all the colour off. Did you see that? I had too much cyan. Did you see that in the histogram? What's VM2 do? Similar. VN7. Oh, now we've got orange. VN8. Come on. Okay, let's apply that one. Wait, see that? Ooh. So, just edit and undo that a little bit. Can you see that difference? Look at that time, effort, and control I did on that picture. And then suddenly I went, oh no, but we need to have that filter. Ooh. And you can see what it's done to the histogram and the colour. And that's the kind of stuff that you see. People are doing that kind of stuff where they go, filter, oh, it looks great now. And the simplest form of that is Instagram. Upload to Instagram, swipe right, get your tealy, whatever it is on New York, bang. Oh no, great. Truth is, no, you're dog shit, and your pictures are now dog shit because you've done that to them. So we'll undo that. But you get the impression, you see the point that if you've got a nice picture to start with, and you decide to look like Joe Blows, you're going to whack a filter of some ilk on there, whatever it is. I mean, you can even just do a bit like whiten teeth. I mean, Christ, that retouch went out with... Retouching teeth and eyes went out with bloody Loaded magazine, which I see has made a comeback actually, which is great, but I'm not too sure about all that heavy retouching jazz. So again, you can see this one. I've gone for Lifestyle LFO1. Look at it. You can see the change in it. Let's try number 2. Oof, 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 oof. But if you go on Instagram, you'll see that shit all day. Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, you'll see that shit all day. And one of the things I teach when I'm teaching photography tech is how to shoot in camera to get your white balance well, your exposure's good. Then follow process into Photoshop to get the end bit good. Clean it up, add some contrast, make sure your exposure's perfect, double check your white balance, that kind of stuff. Why would you then go and apply the shit to it because you think it looks funky? I mean, I did all that work to get it to that, to then just go buff. It's bullshit. I know it. You know it. Don't do it. It's not big. It's not clever. So yeah, I mean, the thing about that is, it's clearly shit, and I showed you some pretty ropey options there, but that's really what it's like, whether you're doing lightning, whether you're just doing adding colour, or whether you're adding contrast, or whatever you're doing. It will be crap because you're using a different raw picture to what the original person who did the presets is, so you'll never be able to mimic it exactly. More often than not, you'll make your picture worse, you'll degrade the quality of your picture, as I've just shown. But really, for me as a teacher, learning is key, and learning is all about making mistakes. And if you're just unknowingly applying these filters without understanding the mistake you're making, you're going to make that forever, and you're going to probably spend 5 or 10 years before somebody has the balls to say to you, what the fuck is that? Because I would say that to you, not as a teacher, I wouldn't say what the fuck's that. I would say, excuse me, let's have a chat about your work honestly. I would say, why are you doing this applique? What is it you're trying to achieve? And then I would ask you how you learned it and how you did it, and I would give you some advice on how not to do it. But people are afraid to do those kind of conversations now. People just go, oh yeah, it's great, mate, I love it, it's great, it's fabulous, it's just great, it's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, yeah, I love it. Because they haven't got the cojones to say, what are you doing? But I will say that, I will challenge people. And feel free to challenge my work as well. I'm open to critique every day of the week. Not precious about it at all. Coming back to the learning thing, if you're not learning, why are you doing it? And learning is all about mistakes and learning from them. So maybe the first learning curve you're going to take on this journey as a photographer is to learn not to use presets.